peace. I have a quick perspective. You know, even looking at mental health or mental illness like anxiety, depression, like some of them are onset or triggers from childhood or programming, society, like everything. Do you ever see how we become a victim of that? And sometimes we can actually be in abusive situations, like in all aspects of our life, not just like a, like a relationship with one person, like your work, your family, everything. Because the way we're taught as children, and then we grow up and we're like still programmed that way, and we have to unprogram ourselves. Hence the key, like getting diagnosis to see, oh, that's where we need to unprogram ourselves. And even like I've been in an abusive relationship, and having, like, knowing now, looking back, of all the situations I had with myself, because I was all fucked up in my head to express, because I didn't have any self-love, and I didn't love myself. But looking, do we really see how everything is like a domino effect? And, I eventually, my body or my soul just got tired of it, and I started getting better because I got tired of feeling like shit, and then going to the doctors and having everyone say different things. And then at one point, divinely, God, divine, or however you like to say it, brought someone into my life that said what I've always heard, but in that moment in time, I was ready to hear it. And from then on, yes, I was doing the work myself, but that one nice thing, or the way that person talked to me, let me see my worth. And from then on, it's like, fuck. Like, do you not realize the benefits of not telling people how they should be, and just like being more like a cheerleader, or just saying how awesome someone is instead of pointing out all their flaws? I'm kind of going all scattered. Like, it took that moment in time for me to be where I was at, just done with my bullshit. And then divinely, God brought someone into my life that made me feel good about myself and let me know my worth. And from then on, I haven't even stopped. And I'm forever grateful, even if that person was just for that moment in time and that was it. But I look at it like this, like even with kids or anybody, just to be kind. Because you never know what someone's going through, and like just to be kind, it like can change someone's world completely. And we won't have to keep being like victims of our circumstances, our diagnosis, or anything, because sometimes we see the light. You get me? And that was kind of all scattered, but it all goes together really anyways. Like every piece of puzzle of life goes together. It all happens when it's supposed to happen. It's meant to be how it's supposed to be. You're right where you're supposed to be. And then bam, you'll get people to trigger you into making choices to like level you up, or you'll get people to trigger you. Well, you'll level up either way, because there's no really bad thing, because everything in life is meant to happen, and it's your own free will to choose love and faith over being a victim. And yet this might seem scattered, but it's not. It's crazy. I don't know. I don't know if you get me. I could go into more detail about it, but in short, wouldn't it be cool if everyone was just nice to everybody? And in due time, it will click.